The first preposition I want to bring before you is the preposition around. Now, a preposition is a word that governs something else, some other element. And so in this case, I'm just going to say you. So it's what's happening around you is a bounding box. You might not think of that it's a bounding box, but you live inside of a box. I have been said by others to be someone who lives outside of the box. I don't live outside a box. I live inside a different box, maybe a bigger box, but I recognize that living inside this box, I'm influenced deeply by what is around me, particularly what is around me in my culture, my upbringing, my language, my demeanor even is developed because of that bounding box. And I would recommend to you that you examine the bounding boxes of your life. You cannot get out of a box. You can move from one box to another if you choose, and sadly, some people choose to trash the very important bounding box that they're in and go somewhere else because they resist the boundaries on what is placed upon them. You know, there are some things that you can control in life, and some things that if you control them in life, you will make a mess of your life. We see in the news all the time tragedies about how people mess up their lives by making a choice, saying they don't want control. They lose themselves. A big emphasis in our world today is people losing themselves into drugs. But alcohol and drugs have been there all along. People give off the things that they need to keep as a bounding box, the speed limit on the highway, and they see how fast their car can go. And the tragedy is that so many young people injure themselves or die or injure other people because they want to cast off all restraint. When people cast off restraint, they're in trouble. So you want to take a look at the bounding box that's around you, examine it, change the things that need to be changed to the degree that you have the capacity to change them, but to live within the framework of what is around you. You know, it happens around you before the other two prepositions that we're going to get to.